Good evening, all you Trojan fans from Juniata High School. Tonight, the Trojans have traveled over the river and through the woods to meet these Indians of Juniata, and the second ball game of the season. UDA with a perfect 1-0 record here coming into tonight's ball game, looking for another victory here at the hands of these Juniata Indians, and we'll be set to go here. We're about 1 minute away from game time, and everybody looks like they're ready to go, and so we'll be back with the opening tip-off here in just 1 moment. Getting set to go now with tonight's ball game as the Trojans send out the lineup they sent out on Tuesday night, and that would be Wenzel along with Smith, Smeltz, Shadle, and Hunter for UDA. We will pick up the boys from Juniata here as we go along. Jumping center out there, number 34, Shearer for the Juniata Indians, and we're ready to go. Opening tip controlled here to Shadle. Shadle will take it on the wing and drop it back here now as he goes underneath with that bounce pass stolen away in there, picked up by the Indians, and back with it comes number 12, Clark. He'll spin it over there for 24. 24 working his way inside. We'll pick up these guys as we go along, as I said. Back over there for 5-0. RM 24 is Sperry. Sperry over the wing. Sperry's got it again. This is that player on the wing. Into the corner. Good defense played here by UD here in the early going. Now they've spin it inside here. Sperry for two. It's good. So just about the time I say that, Sperry gets himself loose and gets two. 2-0 Juniata. This is Smeltz. Shadle goes inside for Hunter. And then Shadle back out again. He'll send Wenzel over on the left wing side now, does Shadle. And pushes into the corner here. Shot for three. It's good. And a three-point play by Smeltz. Brent hits a three. 3-2. UD by one. Sperry coming with a rush. Right on the baseline he goes with a pass, but blocked off in there nicely by Hunter was that Indian. They'll push this one out here for Sperry. Sperry looking for a little bit of something to develop inside. Shadle on him. And the pass goes over there for that Aron. Now they loop it here for Sperry. He tries to go inside, but a foul is going to be called on either Smith or Shadle, we'll see. Foul is on Smith, his first. 12 is Clark. Clark will take it inside. 8-footer, no good. Rebounded, let's see, controlled here by UD. Smeltz coming back with it for the Trojans. For Shadle, back over here for Smeltz. Smeltz steps inside, puts a 16-foot try up, no good, and the rebound comes down in there to that Sperry, who will drop it back now. Sperry's got it. Sperry taking it right to the hoop, puts a shot up, no good, rebounded in there by Hunter, and he'll drop it back for Shadle. Here is Wenzel for two, no good. Rebound on the far side, spin around shot by Smith, wouldn't go. And on the rebound, let's see, it's going to be a hold called inside. Probably on Josh Smith. Smith, we played 5:27 here of the first period, and Josh has two personals. And he's getting ready to come out of the ball game as Nick Huffman jumps up on the bench. In the meantime, the Indians pass the ball off the hands of Shearer, and out of bounds it goes. So we will inbound the ball. Smith on the bench now, and Nick Huffman in there to replace him. This is Wenzel out in top of the circle. Then Shadle playing with it, looking for something to develop on the left wing is Hunter, or baseline try by Wenzel, wouldn't go. And rebound came down there to that Myers, and back they come. Here's Myers with it on the wing. Take it on the baseline. Shot from over there for two is good. And it's 4-3. Now Juniata on top by one. Here's Smeltz driving the baseline. Puts the shot up and in good. A nice bounce pass in there. And Brent drove the baseline nicely that time and put her home. 5-4. UD by one. Sperry having some trouble with it. 12 is Clark. Bouncing it there for that Oren. Oren. Inside they go here for a pass and a shot. Put up in there by Sperry is good. So, Juniata hanging right in there. They now have a 5-6 lead and a ball overthrown over the top of Hunter, and back with it from the Juniata Indians. Ball stolen away by Hunter. He'll gather it in there, drops it over there for Nick Huffman. Nick picks it up, looping it ahead here now for Wenzel. Wenzel with a long pass over the wing. Here's a set for three. It is just off the mark. Rebound right inside there, tipped nicely to Hunter. And then Hunter will be fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting two. Up the play that time as he followed his own long shot that was just off the mark, and then tipped the rebound right to Drew, who put it home. Hunter shooting two. First shot just a little off. Hunter's second shot is short. Rebound comes right down here and picked up in there by that Sperry. And Sperry works it over on the near side to Clark. Clark taking it inside here with a pass for number 10, Myers, and Myers puts it home. It's 8-5, Juniata by 3. Wenzel with it. Stay back a little and just see what kind of defense these guys are playing. Nice pass inside. Drew Hunter is fouled. Foul will be on number 14, Noss, and OSS. And Drew will go to the line shooting two. Drew put his first shot in, and his second shot just as well. It's 8-7, Juniata by 1. Trojans will put some forward court pressure on them now. And it's knocked out of there by Shadle on the inbounds pass intended for Sperry, as Myers wants to throw it in. And 31 in there now is Lentz for the first time. Lentz with a bum ankle. Missed last night, or the Tuesday night's game, but good to see Ryan back in there now. See if he gets much action or whatever, I'm not sure. There's a ball on the floor, and walk's going to be called as they tied Clark up that time. And so UD will inbound the ball, and chance to come back and regain the lead now, trailing by 1, 8-7. 2:58 remaining here in the first period. Lentz. Shot from outside for three is good by Wenzel, and the Trojans go up by 2. 10-8 UD. Here's Sperry with it. Sperry coming down the court, and across the timeline he goes, but a foul's going to be called on Ryan Lentz. He was guarding him a little bit too closely that time, and Ryan picks up the bumping foul. This will inbound the ball, I think. No, and he's going to bounce it off Nick Huffman, but Nick picks it back up. Nick dumps it over here. Shot from the side for 2, no good. Rebound comes down here for that Clark, and Clark will start it back up court for Juniata. For Sperry. Sperry taking it inside, trying to anyway. Now spins it off here for a nice running gun by Clark, I believe it was. Or Noss, rather, N-O-S-S. I hate to spell it, but that's the way it is, Noss, N-O-S-S. Anyway. Here's Wenzel. Bouncing it over the wing. I'll push it back out here now and swing it across to this side. This is Lentz with it. For Wenzel. And then back here for Lentz. Back for Wenzel. Across the court it goes now. Here's a shot from the side by Smeltz for 3. No good. Rebound tipped around, controlled in here by Hunter. Hunter for 2. Wouldn't go off the front of the rim. Hunter battling for the rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds off the head of number 10, Myers, as Hunter making a great effort that time to save that ball from going out of bounds, and bounced it right off the head of Myers, and out of bounds it went. Here's Drew Hunter back here now for Wenzel. Across the court it goes now. Smeltz, and then back to Wenzel. Wenzel would like 3. Nope, just off the mark. Rebound comes down over here, and it's controlled by Noss. And back comes 42. That's Zent. Zent looping it inside for Sperry. Over the wing it goes. Shot over there. Very short, and a foul will be called. Foul will be on number 14, Noss. And UD will inbound the ball. Official checking out of the ball game now is Shadle back in there for UD. This is Shadle with the ball. And Brett taking it on the baseline here for Smeltz. Right inside. Shot from in there by Hunter, or by Huffman wouldn't go. And the rebound comes down there to Sperry, and he'll drop it back now. Zent with it. Pass up ahead for a quick shot by that Noss. 12-10, Juniata by 2. For 3. It's just off the mark. Rebound comes down here to Hunter. Hunter trying to work his way inside, but they're going to say a travel first as he is tripped up. And they say that Drew traveled with the basketball. 40 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Trojans trail by 2. They'll inbound it there for that Shearer. Ahead it comes now. Here comes a bounce pass to Noss on the baseline. Wouldn't go, and a return shot is no good. Returned in there by 12 Clark, but or rather 42. Make that. Zent's fouled. He'll go to the line, shooting 2. First shot was good, so he'll try to do that again now. And this one's no good, and the score remains 13-10. However, Juniata with the ball back again. Here's Clark. Zent out in front. Ooh, tries to take it inside. Gets off the glass for 2. No good. Ball tipped around. It's going to be controlled here to Juniata. Shot from outside. No good. Rebounded inside there to the Indians. And again, the ball knocked out of there. And finally, they're going to call a hold foul on Shadle as the Trojans having a heck of a time trying to gain the boards down here. Ball seemed to be hopping right off to Juniata, and a foul is called. There'll be none shooting. And for Brett Shadle to be his second. Here's Zent winding one up as the buzzer goes to end the first quarter. So the Trojans trail here now as the Indians pick up a 3-point margin after 1 period of play. It's 13-10 Juniata. Juniata set to inbound the basketball to begin the second period here now, as Sperry has a little bit of a problem with it. Now he's okay, going down the right side. Out in front. Dropping it over here now for Arndt. His shot, good. 15-10, Trojans trail by 5. Shadle coming up court with it for UD. Shadle bouncing it over here for Smeltz. Inside they go, ball tipped away on an errant pass by Brent Smeltz, one of the few that he makes so far in the season. And hold everything, we've got a walk traveling violation called on Zent that time. Smeltz will come out of the ball game, and Wenzel goes back in there for UD. As the Trojans inbound the ball, trying to get the thing in sync here now. They're just a little bit out of sync tonight so far here at Juniata. Shadle for Smeltz, into the corner it goes now. They'll dump it inside, pushing it back outside here for Huffman for 2. It's good. Nick got that one to wobble in. And up court they come here now for Sperry. Sperry goes to the hoop, loops one up, no good on the rebound. We've got a push foul called on Lentz. And whether that's shooting or not, I'm not sure. Picks up his second personal foul. And Hunter comes out of the ball game. Smith back in there for UD. Huffman, Smith, Wenzel, Lentz, and Shadle in there now for UD. Here's Arndt. Arndt tries to go inside, and they're going to get a foul called on Shadle. That'll be his second, I believe. Picks up his third here with 7 minutes remaining in the first half. So the Trojans, getting themselves in a little bit of foul trouble, have committed 7 team fouls, and that puts Zen at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Zen's second try is good, so he made 2. 17-12, the margin back up to 5 for Juniata. Shadle at the top of the circle, winding it here on the wing for Wenzel. And we've got a push foul underneath on Juniata. For 50, Arndt, his first, team's fourth. And here's Smith. Back over here for Lentz. Lentz winding it around out in front, but a hold foul called on number 24, Sperry. And that's the 5th team foul. And for Sperry, I believe it would be his first. It is. So UD will inbound the ball. Lentz getting ready to inbound. Ryan so far showing no signs of a problem with his injured ankle. Looping the inbound pass over there for Wenzel, and Wenzel is hacked and fouled. So now Juniata picking up the fouls, as the foul will be on number 50, Arend. No, it's not. It's going to be on number 10, Myers, make that. And that's going to send Wenzel to the line, shooting 2. 6:41 left here in the first half. Wenzel's first shot won't go. So what Wenzel can do with his second one. His second one is good. 17-13. Trojans trail by 4. They'll pick it up here now for Noss. Inside they go with it. Back out here for that 12. Shot from the side, no good. And on the rebound, we've got a foul called. Foul is on Nick Huffman, I believe. Nick Huffman, his first. Sainer at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. First shot, no good. Rebound comes right back here, though, and is controlled by Clark. Clark has it back again. Sperry with it. And back for Clark. Sperry, inside they go for a shot from outside now by Clark. No good. Rebound, let's see. Controlled here by Smeltz. Quickly ahead now for that Wenzel. Wenzel on the baseline, pushing it back out here for Smith. Smith tried to take it inside, but the ball came loose. And nearly out of bounds it went, but picked up here by Clark. Heading back up court for Juniata. Over there for Sperry. Sperry goes inside with it. Now they'll push it back out, and now on the wing. A shot from the side by Sainer wouldn't go, and a rebound comes down inside and picked off here by Smeltz. Smeltz loop it over there for Nick Huffman. Nick looking for something to develop. Spins it out here. Lentz for 3, it's good. Brian Lentz for 3. 17-16. Trojans trail by 1. I think if we can get ahead here, we can control these guys. We'll see. Need to get it ahead first, though. Here's a nice pass over in the wing. Shot from over there from 8 feet out. That's way short. 50 Arend underneath for 2 is good. It's 19-16 Juniata. Here's a pass inside, but it rolls loose and out of bounds. It goes. It's going to be off UD. 5:06 left here in the first half. Trojans trailing by 3. UD will inbound the ball. Lentz getting ready to do just that. Does so here for Smith. This is Wenzel looking for Hunter inside. Hunter taking it to the hoop, has the ball pushed off. And a shot off the glass nicely by Smeltz for 2. Trojans trail again by 1, 19-18. Here the ball rolling all over and then goes over in the wing. Clark. Shot and a foul. And that will send Sperry to the line, shooting 2. Foul was on Smith, his 3rd. And he's replaced in there by Nick Huffman now, as Josh having a hard time with the fouls tonight. And score now 21-18. UD trailing by 3. Lentz working it down the middle. Stopping. Blocked away in there by Arend. Picked up in there by Huffman for 2. It's good. Nick Huffman picked up that blocked shot by Lentz and put her home. Here's Clark, has the ball lost over there as it's knocked out of there by Smeltz, and so Juniata will maintain possession as Sainer will inbound the ball. For Clark, who will drop it to Sainer. Sainer over the wing, rather. Now for Sperry, make it. Here's Clark out front. Ball tipped away, loose, all the way out of bounds it goes, off the fingertips of Sperry, and UD with a chance now to regain the lead. They trail by 1. 21-20. Here comes a pass on the near side here for Smeltz, and they're going to say he walked with it. Brent just a little bit too anxious to get it going, and he's called for the walk. So 4:03 left here in the first half. Sperry with a head of steam. Over the wing he goes with it for Clark. Sperry's got it out in front. Near side here. Shot for three. It's good. Sperry bangs a three, and it's 24-20. Wenzel trying to work it on the left wing. Brings it across here for a bounce pass inside. This is Hunter. Wenzel for three from Smeltz. No good. Rebound comes down inside there. Nick Huffman. Nick off the glass for two is good. Nick Huffman with a good shot right off the glass. Sperry coming down court. Now for that Clark. Clark out in front here. Sayner's got it. Sayner will take it inside. Off the glass, too high and too hard. No good. Back with it comes Nick Huffman. Nick with a good layup on a nice rush by Nick Huffman. A good fake in there right at the end of that. And Nick ties up the ball game 24-all. Nice play by Nick Huffman. Another steal. Here comes Wenzel for two. It's good. And the Trojans regain the lead after trailing for most of the first half. And the Trojans on top now by two, 26-24 with 2:40 left here in the first half of play. Juniata calls timeout. They're getting ready to inbound the ball for the Indians. 42 is that Zent back in there. Zent on the right wing side. Tipped away nicely by Smeltz. Here comes Smeltz back. Breaking back 1-on-2. Puts the shot up no good, but a foul called. Foul will be on Sayner, and Brent Smeltz will go to the line shooting two. Brent to shoot a pair. And let's see what he does with his first one. It is good. 27-24, UD by three. And Brendan will get his second whack at it. That one is no good, and the rebound comes down to Sayner, who will clear it over there on the wing for that shot from outside for three. No good. Off the mark it goes. Rebound comes down here. Nick Huffman will save it, but then fire it off Sayner and out of bounds, so it'll be UD ball. Shadle coming up with it for UDA. This is Wenzel. And Wenzel has it back again. Over there for Smeltz. Smeltz back out in front here for Shadle. Shadle rolling it there for Nick Huffman. Shot is no good. On the rebound, Sayner has it underneath the boards here for Juniata. And starting up the side is Clark, and they're going to call a foul on Smeltz. Wow, tough call that time on Brent Smeltz. Picked up his first personal foul as Clark goes to the line, puts his first one in and his second one in, and that makes the score UDA 27 and Juniata 26. Tight ball game now as UD brings it up court. Bounces here for Smeltz. Out in front, Wenzel. Shadle back over here for Smeltz. Inside it goes here for Huffman, and Huffman has it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds it goes. It's going to be Juniata ball. Minute and a half remaining in the first half. Trojans by one. Sayner. Here it goes over in the wing now for Clark, I believe it is. Yeah, Clark. Near side over here. Shot put up. No good. And on the rebound, let's see. It's going to be Huffman coming away with a quick pass ahead here now for Smeltz. Smeltz up high to grab it. And a foul call now on Clark as Smeltz tried to make the pass underneath. Clark nailed him, and Smeltz will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Here's Brent's first try at a 1-and-1, and it is no good. And on the rebound, it's going to be controlled in there by Huffman. Oh, Nick's shot wouldn't go down. Ball loose, picked up underneath there by Hunter, and then they wrestle for it on the floor. And it's going to stay UD ball. Brett Shadle will come out, and Lentz inbounding the ball for UD. 1:09 remaining here in the first half. Trojans by one. We can't get something good here going. Here's Hunter. Hunter taking it inside, looking for two, just off the mark. Rebound comes down in there and picked off there by that Arndt, and back here for Clark. Clark at the top of the circle, stopping. Over in a wing he goes with it. On the baseline, they drive it. Shot put up, no good. Here's Sainer for two. That's off the glass, no good. Rebound comes back here for UD. Nice bounce pass here for, oh man, for Wenzel, and Wenzel's shot rolled around the rim and would not go in. Doggone it. Here's Clark with it. Clark having some trouble with it. Ball tipped away. Here comes Wenzel again with it. Bounces it over here for Smeltz. Smeltz's shot won't go on. A blocking foul called. He can't believe it. Sainer argues the call. He said he had position out there. He doesn't agree with that call. It looked like it could have gone either way. Could have been a charge, perhaps. But anyway, it's going to go in Brent Smeltz's favor as he'll go to the line shooting two. For Sainer, it is his second personal foul. Team's ninth. And first shot by Smeltz is good. Here's Brent's second try. And it is good also. Two good foul shots by Brent Smeltz. 29-26. Sainer with it. Over here for 42 Zent. And that ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it will be Juniata ball. Good hustle there by Drew Hunter to knock that one out of there. Sainer will inbound. This is Zent for Clark. Inside it goes now. Sainer on the wing. Trying to get it underneath. Couldn't do it. Ball tapped away. Picked up by UD. 3, 2 seconds. 1. A long shot. Whoa, off the glass by Wenzel. But that'll end the first half of the ball game, and the Trojans have crawled back to a 3-point lead here at the end of one half of the game. It's 29-26 UDA. Back for the second half of play now, and it will be Myers inbounding the ball here for Juniata, who has the advantage of inbounding to begin the second half. They trail the Trojans by 3. Myers again over here for Clark. Inside it goes here. The ball came loose and stolen away by UDA. Back with it comes Smeltz for the Trojans. On the left baseline here for Wenzel for 2. It's good. Wenzel with a nice bucket on the baseline, and UD ups the margin now to 5. Biggest margin of the ball game for Upper Dauphin. Clark back outside. Over there for Clark. This is Sperry with it. Sperry near wing here for that Shearer, and then Sperry has it back again. Nice pass over here for a baseline pass underneath, but let's see. UD has it go off Wenzel and out of bounds. Good hustle in there by Wenzel, trying to make the steal over there. And Juniata will inbound. Aaron back here for that Clark. Clark near wing. Now out for Clark. Sperry for Clark. Clark from outside for 3. No good. Rebounded in there nicely by Smith. Back up court comes Wenzel with it. Over into the corner for, wow. Kid's going to be okay. Yep, he's all right. Knocked it out of Smeltz's hand, did Clark. Went into the boards a little rough over there, but he's okay. And Shadle will inbound the ball. Brett looking inbound it, does so here for Smith. Back outside Smeltz. Near wing over here for Wenzel. From outside for 3. It's good by Brett Shadle. A nice bucket. 34-26. The Trojans have climbed up to an 8-point lead now. And with 6:31 left here in the third, 34-26 UD. So Myers will inbound the ball now following the 22nd timeout called by Juniata coach. They head here for Sperry. This is Arend. Now it's coming back here. Just about 10 seconds would have expired there. On the side here for Myers for 2. It's 3. It's good. Myers hits a 3. And back comes Shadle for UD. For Smeltz. He'd like to get those 3 back. It's off the rim. No good. Rebounded inside by Juniata. Coming up with that one was Myers. And back with it comes Clark. for Myers. Stolen away nicely in there by Smeltz. Smeltz turning it up court, 3-on-3. Smeltz going to go all the way himself, puts a shot up and in, good. Nice bucket by Brent Smeltz. And here's Clark. It's got to be tipped away over there, and on the floor it goes. Back here for Clark. Clark stuffs it inside. Arendt with it. They've certainly released the pressure on those rolling around on the floor things. Here's a pass saved in bounds, but right here to the Indians, and back comes Clark. Before, if you went on the floor like that last play there and they rolled around a little bit, you sure as heck would get a walking call, but no such thing now. Foul will be on Shadle, and it will be a non-shooting, I believe, or is he shooting? I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess he is. He was shooting, and that means Myers will go to the foul line, shooting 2 for Juniata. His first shot was good. By the way, Shadle picked up personal foul number 4 for Brett Shadle. Wow. And Myers' second shot's good. 36. Oh, he was fouled in three-point range, no less. So he will shoot 3. He's made 2 of them. 36-31. And Myers can make it a 4-point ball game if he gets this one in, which he did. Huffman and Lentz back into the ball game for UDA to replace Shadle and Hunter. Here's Lentz. Bounce pass over here in the wing. Wenzel bounces it for Nick Huffman. Nick pushing it back for Wenzel on the right baseline. Now back out here for Smith. Smith with an 8-foot try. It is no good, but Josh is fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. First shot by Smith is good. Popped in there for Josh. 37-32. And Josh's second shot's very good. 38-32. Margin back up to 6. Myers dropping it here for Sperry. Across the court to Clark. Clark will drive the baseline with it. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebound on this side. Arend puts a shot up. Good. Number 50, Arend, for 2 for Juniata. 38-34. Indians hanging tough here with our Trojans tonight. Here's Lentz. On a wing there for Smeltz. Smeltz looping it inside for Smith. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say off Smith as he was battling Myers, I believe it was, inside there. And ball nearly stolen away that time by Wenzel. Up court they come here for Clark, and no foul there, but a ball stolen away, and here comes Wenzel for 2. It's good. And we have a man hurt down here as this collision resulted in an injury to Clark, and he's going to be attended to, and we'll be right back. Well, Clark came out of the ball game. He's going to be okay, I believe, and play continues here now as they fire one down there for a shot inside by Sperry, no good, and then a blocking foul called on the rebound. It was on Zent. He picks up his first. And Smeltz will again go for a walk with this one as Brent gets that extra little step in there, just a half a second before he puts the dribble down, and he's called for the walk. Shearer pushes it inside here for Arendt for 2. And back come the Trojans. 40-36, 4-point margin. 3:30 left here in the third period. Shot from the side, no good. And on the rebound, let's see, controlled over there. And then out of bounds it goes off the Juniata Indians. So UD will inbound the ball. Lentz getting ready to inbound the ball for UD. Back here for Smeltz. Smeltz circles up the top here now for Lentz. Ryan pushing it on the wing over here for Smeltz. Smeltz goes inside with it, but it's going to be knocked out of there as Arndt got a hand on it. Reached in and tapped it out of there. UD will retain possession now as Lentz inbounds here for Smith. For Wenzel. Inside for Smith. Smith had the ball come loose. The ball's still loose and out of bounds. It goes off Arndt. It'll be UD ball. Lentz getting ready to inbound the ball for UD. He'll do so for Wenzel, I would believe. Yep. And then back for Lentz. Lentz working it out in front. Bounces it over here for Smeltz. Here's Wenzel. Inside it goes off Nick Huffman. Picked up in there by Juniata. And back they come. A big bounce pass ahead here for Sainer. Wouldn't go. But that wasn't Sainer. Never mind. Anyway, it's inside again now for drive to the hoop. They pass it off over there for that. And a foul underneath. So and Smith, his fourth. As to the line goes that Myers. And Myers made his first one. Timeout call, a full timeout call by Coach Hayne. Now with 2:42 left here in the third, Trojans by 3. Trojan timeout is over, and so Myers back at the line to shoot his second shot, which he makes, and makes the score a 2-point ball game now, 40-38. UD by 2. Comes Lentz with it for Smeltz over in the corner. Back outside Wenzel, ball tapped away. Wenzel will control it. Starts it back up court, pushes it over there for Lentz. Shot from the side for 3, wouldn't go. Or by Smeltz rather, wouldn't go. And back comes Myers looking for 2 to tie the game. Wouldn't do it. And on the rebound, look out. Got a foul called, and Ryan Lentz a little bit shaken up as he got popped in the nose that time. Ryan will check out of the ball game now. Shadle back in there for UD. 2:13 remaining here in the third quarter. Trojans by 2. Brett Shadle bringing it up court for UDA. Over the wing it goes. This is Smeltz out in front. Wenzel near side here for Shadle. Shadle goes over across the thing, and then inside they go for Hunter. Oh, and then Hunter's ball, the dribble, came loose, and back with it comes 42, and his shot, Zent, that is Zent, and his shot no good, but a foul called, and Zent will go to the line shooting 2. And Drew Hunter, Zent missed his first one. Here's his second try. It is no good, so he missed a pair. And UD with the basketball. Back comes Smeltz with it quickly for the Trojans. On the wing, he's looking for 3. It is short. Rebound comes back to Smeltz, however. He'll pop one up looking for 2, and it goes behind everything as it was blocked out of, or no, I guess it wasn't blocked out of there, but I don't see how that happened, but Smeltz's shot went behind the glass. And if it wasn't tipped, then what happened to it? Don't know. Anyway, Brent will come out of the ball game, and in there to replace him is Wenzel, I guess. Here's Sainer, near wing over here. It comes now for that Zent. Yeah, and then a foul underneath. And it will be Shearer going to the foul line, shooting 2 for Juniata. On Brett Shadle, and Brett picked up personal foul number 5. So Brett marches out of the ball game here with 1 minute and 25 seconds, or 26 seconds left here in the third period. So Trojans have committed bundles of fouls. I think a couple of them have 3 or 4 out there. Smith, I think, has 4. Shot by Shearer is good. Trojan lead at 1. Shearer can tie it with this one, and he did not. Rebound comes down there to Hunter. So the Trojans can maintain a 1 or 2 point lead. That's good, better than trailing, that's for sure. Here's a shot short. Rebounded underneath to Hunter. Hunter tries to stuff it up, wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around in there, controlled in there by Sperry. Sperry on a quick pass over there for Sainer, or for Sainer. Sainer for 2 or 3, it's good. And all of a sudden, the Trojans, who had built up a 8-point lead at one point, now trail by 2, 42-40. 50-some seconds, ball stole away, got right back again. Wenzel with a shot, no good. Rebounded underneath there to Juniata, and back they come. This is Zent. Near side here, Sperry. Over the wing it goes. Shot from over there for 3. It's good. So all of a sudden, Shearer hits three, and it's 45-40 with 30 seconds remaining here in the third. Juniata on top. Here's Lentz on the wing. This is Wenzel. Into the corner for Huffman. Nick back out front here for Wenzel, then over to Huffman. Huffman would like to get three out of that. It's good. Nick Huffman nails a three and gets the margin back to two, 45-43. Oh, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Wenzel. And none shooting. 5th team foul. So Juniata will inbound the ball. Sieber, number 54, into the ball game now for the Juniata Indians. As Sainer gets ready to inbound the ball. He does so, but the ball is loose. Thrown inside here now, and this is going to be a long shot at the buzzer. This is good if it goes, but it wouldn't go. So the Trojans, who led by 3, I believe it was, at halftime, now trail by 2 at the end of 3, 45-43. Juniata by 2. Talk about a nip and tuck ball game. We've got one going here tonight, folks. Trojans led by 3 at half, trail by 2 at the end of 3. Huffman back outside here. Wenzel. Across the court it comes now for Smeltz, and then inside Wenzel for 2. Wouldn't go. On the rebound, tipped around. They're going to call a foul on Nick Huffman. Will be Nick's second, I believe. And be none shooting, and the Indians will inbound the ball. Zent up court now for Juniata. Near wing over here for that Arend. This is Clark. Clark still has possession, more or less. He had lost the handle a little bit there. Here's a shot inside, no good. That was rebounded by Hunter, and back with it comes UD. Over in the wing. Lentz. Wenzel out in front. Near wing over here, and another walk called on Smeltz. That's the 3rd time that Brent has been called for that walk. Sometimes that gets in you, you know, and it's hard to get the heck out of that, but Brent's going to have to do that because that's the 3rd time he's been called for that. Zent coming up court with it. Over here for Arend, dropping it for Clark. Clark in the wing here now for Myers. Myers, little trouble. Pushes it on the baseline. Gives it to a charging Zent, and then he couldn't make that one go down, and back with it comes UD. Here comes Wenzel with it. Wenzel on the wing over here. Shot from the side by Huffman for 3. No good, but Hunter right underneath puts his shot up, no good. But Drew will go to the foul line shooting 2 as he is hacked. He'll be shooting a pair. On Arend, his second. First shot by Hunter is good. 45-44. And if Drew can put this one in, we've got a tie ball game. Can he do it? Yes. Tied up, 45 all. 2 nice foul shots here by that Drew Hunter. And Clark will bring it up court here now for Arend. Arend dropping it here for Myers. Back out in front for Clark. They work the right side. Here's Arend with it. Arend picks up the dribble here for Myers. Myers has a man right underneath. Puts it to him. Reverse layup. Put up and in. Good. Reverse layup by Zent, who coasted underneath there and got himself open as they played with it on the right wing. Here's Huffman. Back here for Lentz. Lentz taking it inside. Looking for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down in air, controlled by Juniata. Zent has it. Ball stolen away nicely here by Smeltz. Smeltz for 2. Wouldn't go. Or yes, it's good. What am I saying? It was good. 47-47. Zent coming back with it. We're tied at 47. Good ball game here tonight at Juniata. Ball tipped away, but gathered back in here. Shot from out in front, no good, but a foul called. Myers will go to the foul line. The foul might be on Nick Huffman, I believe. We'll see. It was on Nick Huffman, his 3rd. And Myers at the line shooting his first of 2. It's good. 48-47, Juniata by 1. Drew Hunter will check out of the ball game for UDA. Going in there to replace him, Josh Smith. Myers looking for his second one. It is good. So he made 2 for 2 and gives his team a 2-point lead now, 49-47. Here's Smeltz with it. Over here for rush to the hoop by UD. And then a foul underneath. I guess they're going to call a foul on Josh Smith, and Josh just fouled out of the ball game. So the Trojans have two starters out now, Smith and Shadle, both out on fouls, and he'll be replaced in there by Drew Hunter, as he picked up personal foul number 5 with 5:25 remaining in the ball game. And Myers at the line shooting 1-1. His first try, no good. Rebound comes back here. It's going to be stolen back. Shot pushed up, no good. Rebounded in there, and then they'll fire one off the leg of Myers, does Nick Huffman. And Nick gets a cheer from the kids over here as Nick fired that one off the leg of Myers and out of bounds to give his Trojans the basketball. So back comes Ryan Lentz over here for Smeltz. Into the corner for Huffman. Wenzel. Back for Nick Huffman. Here's a nice pass for Nick. Nick for 2. No good. And on the rebound, we got a foul called. Foul might be on Drew Hunter, I believe, pushing off on the rebound. Yeah. Foul will be on Hunter, and that's going to send Juniata to the foul line, shooting a 1-1. And it's Myers at the foul line shooting a 1-1 as Drew Hunter picked up his second personal foul. Myers misses this one, but the rebound, let's see, it's going to be controlled by Myers on the baseline. Then he pushes one off over there to that number 34, Shearer. And Shearer put her home, and the Indians have built a 4-point lead now. Here's Wenzel spinning it back outside here now for a pass underneath for Hunter for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Wenzel. His shot won't go. Rebound, let's see, it's going to be controlled there by Myers of Juniata. And back come the Indians now, 51-47. 4:23 remaining in the ball game. Zent throws it here for Clark. Clark stopping, looking for 3. That's no good. Rebound underneath, however, put up, no good. Rebound comes down here to Hunter, who will drop it back here for Lentz. Lentz coming back with it, but he's fouled. Arendt will pick up the foul. And UD will inbound the ball. And Coach Hain calls a full timeout. Full timeout called by UDA with 4:10 left here in the ball game. The Trojans trail by 4. They have the ball when we come back. UDA ready to inbound the basketball now. Following that timeout, this is Smeltz dropping it over here for Lentz. He tries to go inside, and it's knocked away. Foul's going to be on Aaron, and that's going to send Hunter to the line, I believe, shooting a 1-1. It won't. It'll be the 6th team foul. I thought they already had that up there. So here's Hunter dropping it back here. Smeltz goes over on the far side. Saved over there by Lentz. Back for Huffman. Nick for 3. Nope, off the mark. Rebound comes down there to Zent. And Zent will bring it up court. Lentz working on him out here. Zent passes it underneath. Tapped away nicely in there by Hunter, but out of bounds it goes. It'll be Juniata ball. Juniata will inbound the basketball. Back here for Zent. 3:40 now left in the ball game. So UD has got to get back into this. Can't let them score here. Here's Myers looking for 2. It's good. Myers with a nice drive into the lane and makes it 53-47. Here comes Lentz dropping it off over here now for Huffman on the wing eventually. Here's Nick driving it up, putting the shot up, no good. Return shot tapped up and in nicely by Drew Hunter. Here's a ball stolen away, looking for 3. Just off the mark it goes, and Zent with the rebound. Ball stolen away again. Tapped inside here. Let's see who's got it. They're going to go out of bounds with it right here. Okay, hustle in here by Lentz and company out here. Smeltz hustling, and the Trojans now with a chance to get back a little closer, and timeout called by Juniata. Well, we won't use this clock over here. You see the score, 53-49, but you can't tell how much time there is, but we'll find out. It's getting ready to inbound the basketball for UD now. They trail by 4, and they have the ball, so we can cut the margin to 2 with a bucket here. Lentz, Wenzel over there for Huffman. Nick back here for Lentz. Wenzel's got it. Near side over here for Smeltz. Smeltz, across the court he goes now. Oops, here's Lentz having some problems with it. Nick Huffman has it. They roll it back outside here. Wenzel drives one in from 8 feet out. It is good. Wenzel for 2, 53-51. UD trailing by 2. This is Noss, 14 back into the ball game for Zent. Zent looping it ahead over here now. Oh, and a walk. Hold everything. Yes, sir. Walk called on Myers as he took that pass and went for a walk with it. So the Trojans come back with a chance to tie it up. 2:21 remaining, and UD with the basketball trailing by 2. Clark into the ball game to replace Nuss for Juniata. Pass back out here for Wenzel. Wenzel trying for 2. It is off the mark. Rebounded inside there. Let's see who's going to control it. They're going to say it went out of bounds off Myers, and so UD will maintain possession right underneath their own basket. We need a bucket to tie it. This is Lentz over here for Hunter. Hunter will pick up the dribble, pushes it back out here. Shot for 3. It's just off. Rebounded inside there. Let's see. It's going to go out of bounds off UD, as they could not come up with the rebound, and so Juniata will inbound the ball. Myers getting set to do that. UD will drop back a little bit. Myers here for Clark. Clark across there for Zent. Zent picks it up, spins it away underneath here, and it's going to go out of bounds, but Drew Hunter had gotten a hand on that. I guess, at least they ruled he did. And it will be Myers inbounding the ball for Juniata with 1:50 left in a 2-point ball game. Here's Arendt. Arendt looking for Clark to break inside, but he couldn't do it. Here's a backcourt pass, and that's what it's going to be called. UD with a chance again here now as the Trojans will get the ball back. And Lentz getting ready to inbound the ball here for Wenzel. And Ryan Lentz with it again now. Ryan spinning with it. Picks up that dribble over there. They'll come back here now for Wenzel. The top of the circle. For 3. Little bit long. Rebound comes right down here, though, and a shot put off the glass. No good. Rebound comes back here now for Lentz. Lentz will put it off the glass for 2. Wouldn't go. And the rebound comes down to Myers, and then they're going to call a tie-up as Nick Huffman with a good tie-up that time. And the ball will go over to Juniata anyway, but Nick with a good tie-up in there, and the referee right there did not call a foul on Nick. And timeout called now by Juniata as the Trojans missed a couple of opportunities there, but still trail by 2. 1:16 remaining in the ball game. Juniata will have the ball. They have that 2-point lead, 53-51. Timeout is over. The Trojans are going to keep the forecourt pressure on Juniata now as they get ready to inbound the ball. They do so here now. Across it goes for Clark. Clark will get it across the timeline. And they'll spin it back over this way. Picked up in there by Myers for Zent. Zent to the top of the circle. Lost the handle. And it's going to be stolen away, I think. Let's see who's got it. Well, it's going to be driven inside here, and then a foul call. A foul will be called before the shot on Lentz. But that's going to give Shearer a chance to go to the foul line shooting a 1-and-1. Or perhaps 2. Yeah, 2. He'll be shooting 2. 10th team foul for UD. Shearer at the line to shoot a pair. Lentz, his third. 55 seconds remaining. Here's his first shot. It's good. That makes it a 3-point ball game now, 54-51. And we'll see if Shearer can miss this one and give us an opportunity to go down and get a couple. Here's his second try. No good. Rebounded under there nicely by Nick Huffman, who'll get it back here for Wenzel. We'll take it up court now for Lentz. Over the wing it goes to Smeltz. Smeltz back outside here for Wenzel. Wenzel taking it in, pushing it there for Huffman over the wing. Shot for 3 to tie up the ball game, short. And on the rebound, it's going to be picked up in there by Shearer. Shearer will drop it back, and Shearer's got it back again over there for that Zent. Zent coming up court with it, looping it for Shearer. Shearer has it, and a foul called on Wenzel. Shearer will go to the line shooting 2. 26.4 seconds remaining here. Shearer will be at the line, and UDA calls timeout. Second timeout is over. Shearer goes to the line. He'll be shooting and there'll be 2 big ones here, too, because we trail by 3. Trailing by 4 or 5 is another story. First shot, good. Trail by 4. 55-51. Shearer get one more chance. Second try, good. 56-51, a 5-point ball game. 26 seconds remaining. Trojans will allow it to roll up court. Now, here is Wenzel with it. Wenzel over there into the corner it goes. Now back outside here for 3. No good. Rebound tipped around inside. Let's see who's got control of it. It's going to be Shearer picking it off, and then a foul will be called. And Zent will go to the foul line as a foul is on Wenzel, but Zent will be there shooting 2. He'll be shooting 2, and his first try, good. 57-51, a 6-point ball game now with just 13 seconds remaining. And let's see if Zent puts his second one in. He did not. Short. Rebounded there to Huffman, pushing it back out here. We need 2 threes. Here's the first try. It is no good. Rebounded inside there. Clock down to 2 seconds, or 3 seconds rather, and then out of bounds it goes. So the Trojans are going to pick up a loss here at Juniata. They will go 1-1 in the early going here of the season. And Juniata, I'm not sure what their record might be. Here's shot by Wenzel for 3. No good. On the rebound is going to be off the boards, and that's going to do it. The final score here at Juniata, the Juniata Indians 57, the UDA Trojans 51. So the Juniata Indians hung tough there all night, and Trojans and them battled nip and tuck all night long. Smith fouled out of the ball game early. Shadle fouled out early, and some of the other guys were in foul trouble, and the shooting wasn't exactly spectacular tonight by UDA. They had numerous shots underneath and just couldn't get them to go down, and so they suffer their first loss of the TBL season. But we'll see them on Tuesday, wherever they are, and hopefully pick it up again and get back in the W column. So congratulations to the Indians, and UD. We'll see you at the next Upper Dauphin ball game. Good night from Juniata. Good afternoon, everybody, from UDA High School this afternoon. On this Saturday afternoon, we have a basketball game for you between the Upper Dauphin Trojans as they host the Tri-Valley Bulldogs here at UDA, a non-league ball game. Trojans coming off a loss last night up at Juniata when they were tripped up by the Juniata Indians 57-51. And tonight they'll try to get back on the winning track this afternoon, I should say, against these Bulldogs. And we'll be up with the opening tip-off here. We'll be ready to go here in just a moment. UDA will send out their regular starting 5 now. It's been Smith, Hunter, Wenzel, Shadle, and Smeltz. We'll pick up the young fellas from Tri-Valley as we go along here. Double O is Morgan. He'll be tipping it off against Josh Smith out here to begin our ball game this afternoon. And here we go. Opening tip controlled by UD. Quick pass over here for Shadle for 2. It's good. Quick pass off the tip to Brett Shadle, and Brett's got 2 points. It's 2-0 UD. Here goes Hatter, I believe it is, 23. Puts a shot up and in. Good. Tied up 2-2. No, 23 is Hill. 24 is Hatter. Shadle with it. On the wing, Smeltz. Well, it's inside he goes to Smith. Back for Smeltz, and outside again here now for Wenzel. Travis dumping it on the wing over here for Shadle. Shadle looping inside for Smith. Smith, turnaround, jump shot. No good. Rebound comes down there controlled by number 34, almost. And up with it comes Hatter. Hatter taking it to the hoop and had it stripped out of there, but they're going to call a foul on Smeltz, and Brent will pick up personal foul number 1. Hill will inbound the ball for Tri-Valley Bulldogs. Right underneath he goes with it, but he stepped in first. It's going to be UD ball. Hill stepped in bounds before he made the pass, and so ball goes back here to UD. This is Shadle. Smeltz on the right wing. Out in front here for Smith. Now Wenzel on the baseline. Travis cut off. Moves it back here for Shadle for 2. It's good. It's for 3. Brett Shadle for 3, and it's now 5-2. Into the corner there for that almost. Picked up the dribble, so he's got to pass it to somebody. Nope, turnaround shot short. And on the rebound, going to be controlled in there by Shadle. Ahead here quickly for Smith. Trojans break it back quickly. Smith to the hoop for 2, and he is blocked in there. And a charge foul is going to be called on Smith as he went in over top of one of those Tri-Valley Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs will put it in play. Smith's first. Here comes Hill with it, with a burst of speed. Now he'll pick it up, get it back out here now for that Hatter. Hatter tries to go inside. He's tripped up. Ball on the floor, picked up in there by Smith. Over here for shot by Drew Hunter, wouldn't go. Return shot put up and in, good by Smith. He's fouled, but Josh will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Morgan his first. Smith's one and only shot is good, and it's an 8-2 ball game. Now UD on top by 6. Up the wing here goes Hill with it. And Hill will take it inside. Looking to bounce it on the wing over here. Now right inside for Morgan for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to Shadle, and Shadle coming back up court with it for UDA. He's going to take it on the wing, and then he got tied up, but to get it right here for Hunter on the baseline. Hunter for 2, blocked. Inside, another shot blocked by Wenzel. Shot by Wenzel, wasn't blocked by Wenzel, but anyway, here's Smith. Turnaround jumper, wouldn't go. Rebound to Smith. Smith gets another try at it. It is no good, but Josh will go to the line, shooting 2 this time. Trojans had 3 or 4 shots that time. Nothing would go down, but finally Smith is fouled. He'll go to the line, shooting 2. Smith's first shot was good. Morgan had picked up his second personal foul. Smith goes good through 2 for 2. And 41, Tivnak will come into the ball game for Tri-Valley, but not until they call timeout. 5:35 left here in the first period. It's 10-2 UDA. Timeout is over now, and Hatter getting ready to inbound the ball for Tri-Valley. Does so up here for Hill, or for Hill. Hill is going to be blocked off in there, and a foul will be called on Shadle, I believe. Shadle picked up the personal foul, and Tri-Valley will inbound the ball. For Brett was his first. Here comes Almo. Almo all the way to the hoop. Nope, he had it spun out of there now and lost the handle on it, he says the official. And so UD coming back. 5:20 left here in the first period. Quiet game here this afternoon. Not a big crowd. Everybody's out Christmas shopping, I guess. Here's Shadle near wing over here for pass inside Hunter. Hunter, nope, wait a minute. There's going to be a walk called first. So Drew took that one extra little hop that time and was called for the walk. So it'll be Hill inbounding the ball for Tri-Valley. Right underneath he goes with it, and coming up with a head of steam is that, I'm not sure which one it is. Oh, it was Hinkle. Hinkle tied up underneath, blocked away by Smith, picked up underneath by Hill, and Hill is fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Missed his first shot. He's at the line shooting 2, and he missed the first one. Nick Huffman into the ball game for UDA to replace Drew Hunter for Coach Heng. Second shot by Hill is good. He made 1 out of 2, makes it a 10-3 ball game. Trojan lead trimmed to 7. 4:55 left here in the first quarter. Shadle picking up the dribble there for Huffman. Nick, 1 dribble, 1 shot, just off the mark, and on the rebound, let's see, controlled in there by Hatter. He'll drop it back here now for that Hill. And Mike Hill calls out play number 6 or something like that. And hold everything. We got a push foul going to be called on Brett Shadle. I think Brett might have picked up his second. Shadle checks out of the ball game as Lentz will come in for UD. And Hill will inbound the ball for Tri-Valley. Here's Hatter. Hatter racing down the paint, puts a shot up, blocked away nicely in there by Huffman. And Tri-Valley still in control, though. Hill working it around top of the circle. Lentz on him. Now they go inside with it. We'll drop it back. Hill has it, tries to take it inside, blocked away in there by Smeltz. Smeltz with a looping pass over there intended for Wenzel. Now outside for three. It's good as Smeltz hits a three. 13-3. Hinkle bringing it up court for Tri-Valley, I think. Well, here he comes up court with it. Over into the wing it goes. 41 with a shot, no good. Rebound comes down there to Huffman. Nick Huffman will look up quickly and whoops, fired that one out of the range of Lentz that time. And so Tri-Valley will inbound. Hatter inbounding, I think. Nope, inbound pass knocked out of there by Travis Wenzel. Travis gets a warning that time for guarding him a little bit too closely, and so they put the warning in the book, it said. And back with it comes a bounce pass over here, but stolen away nicely by Nick Huffman. Here's Nick with a bounce pass on his own here for Wenzel. Underneath they go for two. It is good. The shot counts. Great pass from Wenzel to Smeltz. And Smeltz get the shot up and in. He's fouled. He'll go to the line shooting. One to get three. Smeltz's first try is no good, and we have a lane violation here. We have two guys lined up here, so he will shoot again. Somehow or another, I'm not sure what the lane violation, but it was either on 4 Hinkle or 24 Hatter. Second try, good. So Brett gets an extra try and puts it home. Here comes Hinkle with it. Hinkle dropping it off over here. Shot from the side by Edling rather, and Edling is good. Here's Lentz working it inside on the baseline. Nice pass for Nick Huffman for two. It's good. Nick with a good bucket off the good pass from Ryan Lentz here, number 31, and that's going to make the score 18-5 with 3:09 left here in the first quarter. UD on top. Hinkle of Tri-Valley will inbound the basketball now following the timeout. He's guarded in there by Nick Huffman. He'll bounce it here for 23 Hill. And Hill breaking it down the right side over there. Picks up the dribble. And he'll bounce it over here now for that Morgan. Hatter out in front. Near wing. Here's a drive inside and a nice pitch there for Morgan. And Morgan picked up that bounce pass and put it home, and he was fouled, so he'll be shooting one to get three. It was on Nick Huffman, his first, and Morgan gets to shoot one. It is no good. On the rebound, controlled in there by Hunter, but the ball stolen away by Morgan. Morgan right underneath they go. Shot put up and in good by that 34 almost. And back come the Trojans. Lost the handle on it. Ball spun out front here for Smith. Over in the corner they go now. Here's Lentz in trouble and tangled up down there, and they're going to say stepped on the end line as they were really working Ryan over there. And he stepped on the end line, so it'll be timeout called by Coach Hay now as he sees these Tri-Valley Bulldogs really hustling out here. And the Trojans allowing them to sneak up on them here, and it's 18-9 now. They've cut the Trojan lead in half. They will have the ball with 2:28 left here in the first quarter when we come back. Hatter getting ready to inbound the ball following the Trojan 22nd timeout. Does so here for that 4. That's Hinkle. Pass underneath, looping it for somebody. They'll tap it back in here, but Smith saves it. Quick outlet here for Ryan Lentz. Ryan had the ball tipped loose, picks it up, then he's going to have it knocked out of there. Ooh, they're going to call a foul on Hatter. It'd be non-shooting, or is he shooting? Yeah, I guess he is. So Lentz will go to the line, shooting 2. Ryan Lentz at the line to shoot his first of 2. First try, no good. Shadle checks back into the ball game now. He's in there along with Smeltz and Huffman, Smith, and Lentz makes his second one. And back they come. Quickly down the right side it is Hatter, picking it off back here for that Hinkle. Hinkle, bounce pass near wing. Now inside they'll go with it. The ball is loose and out of bounds it goes. It's going to stay up here, they say. So Hill will inbound the ball for Tri-Valley. Nice bounce pass right underneath there. Oh, man, is that rejected by Smith? Josh went up there, knocked that ball. Looked like he was playing volleyball. Batted that ball out of bounds, and Hinkle will inbound the ball. Here's Olmo. On the wing here for a shot by Hinkle. It's good for two. Hinkle nails a two-pointer. It's 19-11. And Shadle looping it ahead here now for Lentz. And that ball there is knocked out of bounds, but Ryan got popped in the face that time. I believe he's going to be okay. A pop on the schnoz. And UD will inbound. 1:35 left here in the first period. As I said before, quiet ball game. Very quiet in here. Here comes Smeltz with it. Smeltz over there for Smith. Smith on the baseline, bouncing it underneath here for Huffman. But out of bounds it goes. It'll remain UD ball. Shadle will inbound for Upper Dauphin. Over here for Lentz. Lentz, nice bounce pass inside for Smith. Smith on the floor with it. Picked up by Huffman, and Huffman is fouled. Nick will go to the line, shooting, I do believe, either 1 and 1 or 2. We'll see. Picks up the personal foul for Tri-Valley, and Nick Huffman misses his first shot, first of 2. See if second one is good for Nick. Nope, in and out, no good. Smith with a return put up, but wouldn't go, and back with it comes Hill for Tri-Valley. Hill working it across the timeline, down the baseline, looked like a walk, shot by Olmo, no good, and a rebound goes out of bounds off Tri-Valley. It'll be UD ball with 1:04 left here in the first quarter. Smeltz coming up court with it for UDA. Brent looping it over here for Shadle. Shadle will circle around the top of the circle. Now right there for Hunter for 2. It wouldn't, or for Huffman for 2. It wouldn't go. Smith on the rebound is tied up underneath, and on the tie-up it's going to be Tri-Valley ball with 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hill will inbound the ball for Tri-Valley. Does so over there for that Hatter. And Hatter signals everybody down court, says, I'll take it myself. And here he comes, and by gosh, he is. Here for Hinkle. Hinkle in front. Clock down to 23 seconds. Passing it here now for Hill again. Here's Olmo. Or rather, Hatter with it. Now Hinkle's got it. And they double dribbled it. And a double dribble is called. So with 10 seconds, or really 11, left here in the first quarter, UD will be able to increase their margin to 10 if they can get a bucket here. Lead by 8. Here's Smeltz with it. Smeltz stopping and popping. It's good for 2 for Brent Smeltz. And the Trojans build up a 21-11 lead here. Back with it comes Hill for 2. It's good. It's good for 3. Well, Hill bagged one in there right about buzzer time and makes it a 21-14 ball game at the end of 1. UDA by 7. UD getting ready to inbound the ball now as we begin the second period of play. They have that 7-point lead. And here we go. Shadle in there along with Wenzel, Smeltz, Hunter, and this time it's McNinch in there for UD. Pass inside McNinch. He'll hand it right back here for Smeltz, and then the ball comes loose, picked up in there by Tri-Valley, and they'll work it down the wing. Over here is Hill with it. Hill trying to go inside, pushes it on the baseline. Shot from out there for 3, wouldn't go. That was, and then it's going to be stolen away, and they're going to call a foul. 41. Pativnak will pick up the personal foul. And UD will inbound. Back in there now to replace McNinch for UD. 7th team foul on Tri-Valley, and that sends Drew Hunter to the line for UD, shooting a 1-and-1. His first shot is good. And can Drew go 2 for 2? Why, sure he can. 2 nice foul shots by that Drew Hunter. Makes it a 23-14 ball game. Trojan margin up at 9. Whoops, ball stolen away. Here is a layup by Smeltz that wouldn't go. And back with it comes Hatter for Tri-Valley. Well, But that time just couldn't get that one to go. He made a good steal, had a good attempt on it, but couldn't go. Hinkle for two. It is good. Hinkle puts one in for two. 23-16. Shadle up court here for Wenzel. Travis Wenzel working it on the right side there for Smeltz for three. It's good. Brent Smeltz for three. Ball tipped away. Here's Smith with it. Smith looking for two. He's nailed. And looks like it'll be Smith going to the line shooting a 1-and-1. So Smith will be shooting a 1-and-1. Foul was on Hinkle, his first. Josh by Gosh Smith puts his first one up and wouldn't go down, and the rebound comes down there to Morgan. We'll get it back here for Hinkle. And Hinkle up court with it for the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. Working around out in front. Hinkle picks up the dribble. Tries to go underneath, tipped away in there by Shadle. And Shadle with a little bit of trouble with the dribble. Comes back with it now as it was bopped out of his hands. Over there for another three-point try from Smeltz. Wouldn't go, and the rebound comes down there to that number 30, Snyder. This is Snyder with it for Tri-Valley. He'll pick up the dribble out here for Hill. Hill taking it inside. Leaps inside and leaped a little bit too far and got himself a walk call. Bringing up court, Shuey now into the ball game for Tri-Valley. He's number 20 out there. There's a bounce pass here for Hunter, and Hunter is held. The foul will be on Morgan. He'll pick up his third. Hunter will go to the line once again. Here goes Drew for two shots. Check that, 1-and-1. Well, that's two. Well, let's see what Drew can do with these two. Here's his first try. It's good. Drew Hunter, good foul shooter. Makes his first one. See if Drew can do that again. Yep, why not? Two good foul shots once again by that Drew Hunter. 28-16. 6:09 left here in the first half. They'll bounce it ahead here now. The ball is loose. Picked up in there by Wenzel for two. It's good. Nice steal, and Travis Wenzel gets the bucket quickly. 30-16. Uh-oh, here's Snyder losing the handle on this one. Or rather, yeah, Snyder lost the handle on it. And UD will inbound. Lentz in the game, and he will be ready to inbound here in just a moment. Ryan Lentz getting set to inbound the ball for UDA. Oh, a nice pass right over there for Smeltz on the inbound play, and it wouldn't go, and the rebound comes down here and has been controlled by Hill. Tri-Valley with the ball. Hinkle's back into the ball game, number 4. Hill picks it up, goes under the baseline with it. Now a nice pass underneath here for Protivnak, and his shot wouldn't go down, and the rebound comes off to Nick Huffman. Nick has the ball going to the floor. It's wrestled for over there. Smith and a couple of Tri-Valley Bulldogs wrestling for it, and now a jump will be called as Wenzel gets after Almo and tied him up. On the tie-up, it'll be Tri-Valley ball. Boy, they used to call that a walk, right? As soon as you went on the floor, man, it was walking no matter if you were on your back or on your butt or what. They called it a walk, but no more. They let you wrestle around there. Looks like a pin has to be made before they blow the whistle. Here's Hinkle bouncing it inside off the leg of Smeltz. So Tri-Valley will inbound again. Hinkle will attempt to inbound that ball. Into the corner there for Protivnak. Protivnak on the baseline, puts a shot up, and he's fouled. Smith will pick up the foul, and for Josh, I believe it might be his third. Check that. It is Josh's second personal foul. Protivnak shooting two, missed the first one. Drew Hunter comes into the ball game to replace Josh Smith for UD, as Protivnak looking for his second shot, and it's good. Made one out of two. 37-17, Trojans by 13, 5:16 left here in the first half. Ryan Lentz coming up with it. Ryan tries to go inside with a hold call. Hold will be called on number 40 something. Where do we see? On Hinkle, his second. And the first shot by Lentz wouldn't go. Ryan's second try, however, is good. It makes it a 31-17 ball game. Hinkle will inbound for Tri-Valley. Hatter with it. Hatter lost the handle on it, and it goes out of bounds, I think. But it says it was tipped there by Wenzel, I guess. So Hatter will again inbound the ball for Tri-Valley. Back here for Hinkle. Hinkle bounces it over in the baseline. The ball stolen away and then picked off again by Wenzel. Quick pass coming up court here now as they shove it right underneath there for a bucket by Drew Hunter. A nice pass by Smeltz. Inside for Drew Hunter, and Drew put her home. 33-17, stolen away. Here comes Wenzel looking for two. He is hammered. And a foul called. Foul will be on Hatter, and Travis Wenzel to the line for UD, shooting two. I was on Hatter, his third personal foul. The Tri-Valley Bulldogs have committed 10, so UD will be shooting two no matter what from here on in on this half. 4:39 remaining in the half. And Trojans have committed 17 fouls, so Tri-Valley will be in a 1-on-1 situation. UD will be shooting two. Second try, no good, and on the rebound, Tri-Valley with the ball. Here's that Hill guy into the corner there for 42. Protivnak tries to go underneath with it, stolen away, and out of bounds it goes. It'll remain Tri-Valley ball. 42 is Bowman for Tri-Valley. And this is Protivnak with it. Ball stolen away nicely. A good anticipation by Smeltz, looking for two. It's good. Brent Smeltz for two more, and back with it comes Tri-Valley. And we have timeout called by the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. 36-17 is the score with 4:17 remaining here in the half. UDA on top. Tri-Valley will inbound the ball following the timeout. Almo will hand it back here now for Hill. Hill up court. Near wing over here he goes to that 42 Bowman. Back out in front. Ball tipped loose, and it's going to be stolen away here as Lentz. Turnaround shot wouldn't go. Rebounded underneath there to to Hill rather. And Hill coming back up with it. Hill racing into the hoop, puts the shot up, and a charge foul will be called as he ran over Josh Smith. And Hill picks up the charge. It'll be UD inbounding. Picked up his second. And Shadle coming back with it for UD. Pressing right on the baseline there for a shot by Nick Huffman. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes back here, and up court comes Hill with it. Near wing. Shot from the side by Hinkle, and a foul called. And a foul will be on Smeltz. And Hinkle's going to go to the line shooting three. Hinkle shooting three, made the first two. So here's his final try coming up. Rothamel, number 12, into the ball game for Tri-Valley. His third try is good, so Hinkle goes 3 for 3. It makes it a 16-point differential now. UD 36 and Tri-Valley 20. Pass here for Nick Huffman. Nick will work it underneath here for Smith for two. It's no good, and the rebound comes back here for Smeltz, or for Lentz rather, and back with it comes Tri-Valley now as the Bulldogs pick it up. They'll roll this one across the court, and out of bounds it goes, intended for Hinkle, but out of his reach, and so UD will inbound. And back comes the Trojans now. This is Shadle out in front, looping it inside, and a foul called. Foul will be on Olmo, and that's going to send Smith to the line, shooting two. Josh's first shot is good. Smith's second shot coming up here. And it is in and out, no good. Rebounded in here to Olmo, and Olmo will drop it back. 30 there is Snyder. And Snyder, top of the circle, and then hold everything. He turned it over. That high dribble cost him, and he'll turn it over with 2:53 left here in the first half. Shadle into the wing for Travis Wenzel, and loose the ball came. Back up with it comes Hinkle. Hinkle spinning into the circle, tries to put a shot up, blocked away in there by Smith. Quick outlet pass here for Wenzel on the run. Shot wouldn't go, a little bit too strongly off the boards he goes, and back with it comes Snyder for Hinkle. Hinkle challenged out here by Shadle. He'll drop it on the near wing over here now. This is at Rothamel. Rothamel for 30. Ball stolen. Oh, look out here. Tapped out of there by Wenzel, but Tri-Valley will control. Morgan and Hill back into the ball game. Here's Hill with it, bounces it right out in front for a 12-foot shot, no good. On the rebound, let's see, controlled inside here to Hill, I guess it was, for 2. 37-22, minute 50 left here in the first half. Oh, a nice pass underneath, and standing all alone down here is Josh Smith. Josh, wasn't anybody within 20 yards of him. 20 feet of him anyway. And ball out of bounds on the inbounds play, so Tri-Valley will try it again. Hill to inbound here for Hinkle. Hinkle, up court he comes here for Hill. Hill racing on the baseline, and he walked. He raced just a little bit too hard, and he'll go for the walk. Minute 37 left here in the first half. 39-22 UD. As we have Snyder, I think it is, in the ball game for UDA this time. Number 44. Yeah, that's Snyder. In the meantime, here's a pass out for Lentz. His shot good for 2. Ryan Lentz bumps one in from about 8 feet out. And coming back for a shot is number 40. He missed it. That's Edding. Quick outlet pass. 3 Trojans down here. No red shirts. And there's one that comes down like a streak, and a foul called. Foul will be on Hill as the Trojans broke back 3-0. And all of a sudden, Hill come flying up there and made the block, and will send Ryan Lentz to the line shooting 2. Lentz's first shot was good. His second shot is no good, and the rebound comes down in there to that Edling. And here comes Hinkle with a burst of speed, and he walked with it too. A little bit of NBA rush that time by Mr. Hinkle. And they don't allow that here at UDA. This isn't NBA, this is UDA here. We play UDA basketball. And Lentz will roll it over here now for a shot by Smeltz. That's off the side, no good. Nick Huffman with it, and then he's going to be held. And Nick will go to the line shooting 2. It's on Hinkle, his third. Nick Huffman's first shot is good. 43-22, a 21-point margin. Second try by Nick is also good. 44-22, a 22-point margin for UD. Tivnak inbounding it here for Hill. Hill coming up court, and hold the phone. We've got a man run over here as Hinkle is run over by Lentz, I believe it was. Or no, we have 4 on the block. I beg your pardon. Hinkle is the one who was accused of the foul, and that's going to send Lentz to the line, shooting 2. And Lentz at the line, shooting a pair. His first try, good. Good bucket by Ryan. Now we have McNinch and Kinch checking into the ball game for UD. They'll replace Huffman and Snyder for Upper Dauphin. Also Stroop coming into the ball game to replace Smeltz for Upper Dauphin. Ryan Lentz's second shot would go, and the rebound comes down in there to Protivnak. He'll get it back up here now for a bounce pass here, and picked up in there by that shot from the baseline. No good. And it's tied up underneath. Kinch has it tied up down there with Edling. And on the tie-up, it'll be UD ball with 32 seconds remaining here in the first half. Wenzel firing over there for Stroop. Stroop back here for Wenzel. Wenzel directing traffic across the timeline. Takes it for a shot outside by Lentz. A little bit short. Rebound comes right back here to Snyder. Snyder lost the handle on it. Picked up in here by Lentz. Lentz coming back. He lost the handle on it. Goes on the floor. Rolls it out here for Stroop. Fires a shot over there by Wenzel. No good. Wenzel races for the ball. Bounces it back over here for Stroop. Stroop battling for it out in front. Wenzel battling for it. The ball rolling around as the buzzer goes to end the first half of play. Players all over the floor, and they sure let them play now, man. No more of that walking stuff. That's amazing. Anyway, we've got a 45-22 ball game here at halftime. UDA up on top. Okay, back for the second half action here now. Traverses Tri-Valley. This is Olmo. Olmo will push it back, but it's going to be out of bounds off the Tri-Valley Bulldogs, and so UD will inbound the ball. Shadle in there. In fact, the starting 5 is in there for UD. Shadle, Smeltz, Smith, who has it now. Smeltz, inside he goes. Nice pass for Smith for 2. It's good. Nice bounce pass from Brent Smeltz to Josh Smith. This is Hill for Tri-Valley. Inside with a nice pass. He goes. Shot put up underneath there by 35. Heim wouldn't go. And back comes UD. Wenzel on the baseline for Smith. Smith for 2. It's good. Nice bounce pass from Wenzel to Smith. And Smith put her home. 49-22. UD opening even a wider margin here now as Olmo has it over here for Hatter. Hatter chasing it inside, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Smith, quickly outletted here for Hunter. Hunter taking it to the hoop, looking for 2 and a foul call. They're going to call a charge on Drew Hunter that time. Drew thought he had the opening, but the young fella had the spot, I guess, and so they call a foul on Drew. And Tri-Valley to inbound. Hatter coming up court. On the wing there for that Olmo. Olmo goes right underneath there with a nice pass. Shot put up and in good. That time by that number 23 Hill. Smeltz for Shadle. Brett over the baseline on a nice pass for Smith for 2. It's good. Timeout. Smith might have got himself injured that time. We'll see. Went to the boards pretty hard, and Smith is down, and looks like he might have injured a knee. We'll see. It's more like an ankle, and Josh Smith is going to go into the locker room now. Looks like he might have maybe overturned an ankle on that one. I thought perhaps it was his knee when he hit the floor, but on further inspection, looks more like an ankle problem perhaps, and so we hope Josh is going to be okay. In the meantime, back with it comes Hatter. Lost the handle, picked it back up again, and then they're going to say he double dribbled it, I guess, and it'll be UD inbounding. Wetzel to inbound here for Shadle. Here's Shadle spinning it around, pushing it over the baseline there for Nick Huffman. Nick for 2, it's good. Nick Huffman muscling his way underneath, gets himself 2 points. Olmo coming up the wing with it for Tri-Valley. Dropping it back here for a 3-point try from outside by Hill. No good. And the rebound's going to go out of bounds off Smeltz over here, who couldn't quite control that one on the baseline. Kinch into the ball game now for UDA. He's replacing Hunter in there for the Trojans. Olmo with it. Back here, had it tipped loose. Picked up in there by UD. Kinch coming down with it. Kinch stopping, pushing it back outside here for Smeltz. Or Shadle rather, and then return shot by Nick Huffman, no good. Kinch on the baseline trying to battle for it, but couldn't get it. And back with it come the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. Pass down here for a shot off the glass by Olmo. And Wenzel has it on the wing for UD. Wenzel right on the baseline for Kinch for 2, pushed it over everything, and rebound came right down here to Hatter. 5:15 left here in the third period. Hatter right underneath, he went with it, but they couldn't control it. Picked up in there by Kinch, who will drop it here for Huffman. And back comes Shadle for UD. Brett looking for something to develop underneath. Where is everybody? There they are. Shadle, near side over here he comes to Smeltz. Smeltz would like 3. Smeltz has got 3. Brett Smeltz for 3. 56-26, the Trojan margin now at 30. And timeout. Nope, wait a minute. Got Kinch with a problem here. He's limping, and their official called an official timeout to check on Ryan. I'm not sure what he did, but he hurt something. Maybe his ankle, I'm not sure. At any rate, he is replaced in there by McNinch. Hill will inbound the ball. Bounces it right here for that Edling, and Edling's pass is tapped out of there and will remain Tri-Valley ball. Hill again for Edling. Edling comes across, tapped away right into the hands of Morgan. Shadle got a hand on that one, wrapped it right into Morgan's face that time, but back with it comes Protivnak off the glass highly for nothing, and McNinch with a rebound for UD. Quick pass down here for Nick Huffman, goes across the court, stolen away. Back with it comes Protivnak, working down the right side over there. Protivnak into the middle. This is Rothamel, and Rothamel's shot wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Edling won't go, but he'll go to the foul line, shooting 2. His first shot is good. Lentz returns to the ball game now, replacing Shadle for UD. And Edling's second shot is good. So he made 2 of those. 56-28 now, Trojan lead, and we have Trojans inbounding the ball. Wenzel inbounding it here for Lentz. Smeltz ahead here for Nick Huffman. Nick will take it across the timeline for UD. Dropping it here for Lentz. Ryan out in front. Works it on the wing over here. Shot by Smeltz, blocked away, picked up inside there by Nick Huffman. His shot blocked away, and then the ball's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say it went off UD and give it to Tri-Valley with 3:45 left here in the third. Back comes that Hill for Tri-Valley. Hill picking it up. Inside it goes here. Rothamel for 2. It's good. Rothamel with a 16-footer. And Wenzel coming up court with it for UDA. Wenzel, bounce pass over here for Nick Huffman. Nick spins it out in front for Lentz. Lentz has it for Wenzel inside. Now back out here for Wenzel. Wenzel taking it to the hoop for 2. It's good. Travis Wenzel with a nice bucket again there for UDA, working his way inside and put her home. And back with it comes Tri-Valley's Hill, number 23. Mike Hill, I think it is. Shot for 3 is good. Wow. Hill brings it right down there. He says, hey, I can do that. And he hung one up good for 3. 58-33. Lentz. Top of the circle now. Over there for that Wenzel. Wenzel bounces it here for Huffman. Huffman taking it to the hoop, and he is fouled. Foul will be on number 41, Protivnak. And Huffman at the line, shooting 2 for UD. Nick put his first shot in. Here's his second try to get 60 points for UD, and he's got it. 60-33 Upper Dauphin, 2:34 left here in the third. Hill coming back with it for Tri-Valley. He gets blocked off on the baseline, still has control though, drops it out in front for Protivnak for 2, it's good. Protivnak picking up 2, and back with it comes Wenzel for UD. Wenzel dropping it over here for Shadle. Wenzel, inside he goes with it to Hunter, and Hunter spins it back outside. Here's Wenzel again with it. Dropping it here for Lentz. Push it back over here for Shadle. Shadle inside here for Hunter. Hunter faking once, puts a shot up. It's no good, but he's fouled. Foul will be on Edling, I believe it is. No, foul's on Rothamel. And Hunter to the line for a couple of shots, but timeout called by Tri-Valley. 1:52 left here in the third. We'll be right back. Hunter at the line to shoot 2 for UD. His first try is good. Here's Drew's second shot. It's good also. Man, Drew Hunter, just a good foul shooter. In a clutch ball game, that's the guy I want on the line right now for UD. He really is pretty smooth today anyway. Here's a ball for this 30 Snyder. Hill with it, taking it down on the baseline. He's in trouble. Turns around, puts a shot up and in. Good. So Hill, who looked like he was guarded pretty well over there, turned around and put a shot in good. Here's Smeltz bringing it up court for UD. Quick pass down here for Nick Huffman. Stolen away. Picked back up here by the Trojans. Back to Huffman for two. It's good. Huffman off the pass from Ryan Lentz. Getting it ball back again. Hill trying to take it inside. Works it all the way in the baseline. Now it goes inside again. Protivnak battling for it over there and out of bounds. It goes, going to stay down here. They said it went off Nick Huffman. Nick wonders where the push was as he and Protivnak and Edling, I think it was, bumping over there, and ball went off UD. Morgan inbounds it, and Holdey went out of bounds before the shot. Hill got the inbounds pass, stepped out of bounds with it. This is Lentz coming up court with it for UDA. Whoops, stolen away in there by Rothemel. Rothemel dropping it back here for Hill. Hill taking it inside, trying to go to the basket with it. Bumped off in there by Hunter. Now he turns around and puts a shot up anyway. Well, I don't know what the heck's going on there, because that Hill, he is a really squiggly guy underneath there. He got loose a couple of times here now. Here comes Shadle with it. Shadle with a nice bounce pass over there for Hunter, but then a walk will be called as Drew lost the handle on it. With 36 seconds left here in the third period, 64-39 UD. Still enjoying that big lead. And Hill coming back for Tri-Valley. Whoa, lost the handle on it. Still loses the handle on it. Picked up in there by Shadle. Shadle for two, it's good. Nice individual work that time by Brett Shadle. Making the steal, getting up off the floor himself and taking it to the hoop. Good play by Brett Shadle. Bounces here for Rothemel. Rothemel taking it over the wing, pushing back outside. Just looking for three. No good. Rebound comes right back here. However, put up by Snyder. No good. Rebound tossed around in here, and that's going to do it as the third period comes to an end. The score at the end of three, UDA 66, Tri-Valley 39. Ryan Lentz inbounds the ball for UD to begin the fourth and final quarter here. Shadle works it around the top of the circle over here for Smeltz. Smeltz bounces it inside nicely. Lentz for two, wouldn't go. But a foul called, and Ryan will go to the line, shooting two, I do believe. Lentz shooting a pair. His first one is good. Nice foul shot by Ryan Lentz. 67-39. Trojan's second try by Lentz is good. 68-39. Trojans may be heading for their highest point mark this season. I think it is. I didn't see one of the preseason games, but in the other ball games, I know this would be high so far. 7:40 left in the ball game, and they've got 68 points on the board already. Oh, hold everything. 5 seconds expired now. Shuey trying to get the ball in, and UD will inbound. Wenzel, Kinch, and Snyder into the ball game. The only guy that's in there yet for UD that started would be, let's see. Wenzel's in there along with Stroop, Lentz, Snyder, and Kinch. This is Stroop picking it up, looping it over there nicely. Quick pass down here for Wenzel. Wenzel on the wing. Wenzel looking for some help. Gives it back here to Ryan Lentz. Ryan rolling it over the wing. Snyder pushing it back out here now. Wenzel at the top of the circle. Near wing it comes here for Stroop. Shot for three. No good. Rebounded inside here though by Stroop is good. Stroop gets himself 2 points on the rebound. He put back. And this is Snyder. Whoops, lost the handle. Still had it. Or Shuey rather, I mean. Hatter. Goes across there, but it's going to be stolen away. It's picking it off in there is UD. Ahead for Kinch for two. It's good. Good pass and a nice bucket by Ryan Kinch, or by Aaron Kinch, who was floating in there nicely. Got a good pass and put her home. Shuey trying to put a bucket up, wouldn't go, and on the rebound, Morgan's going to lose it out of his hands, I think, or it was tapped out of his hands. I guess it'll be staying up here. Hatter preparing to inbound the ball for Tri-Valley. Does so right underneath here for Hill. Hill backs away and puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Wenzel. And Wenzel coming up court with it quickly for UDA. Wenzel's dropping it. Well, no, he had it spun out of his hands, and Wenzel picks it back up again. Over into the corner, goes for Stroop. Now, right on in front. Snyder with a shot. No good. On the rebound, let's see. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it went off the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. So Wenzel will inbound. Here's a quick shot by Lentz. Wouldn't go. And on the rebound, let's see. They're going to call a foul on Ryan going after the rebound. He went into Hatter here. And Hatter will inbound the ball. 5:58 left here in the game. Hill for Tri-Valley. Tri-Valley taking it into the hoop for two. Wouldn't go. A rebound comes down in there to Snyder. Snyder will push it ahead quickly here for Lentz. Lentz on a bounce pass, but before the pass and before anything else happens, Ryan is tripped up and fouled. Picked up the foul for Tri-Valley, non-shooting. Wenzel inbounds it over here for Lentz. Lentz circling around here for Stroop. Stroop inside Snyder. Nice try inside on a pass. It wouldn't go, and back with it comes number 34. Almost put her home. This is Wenzel trying to go inside, kick ball. Calls timeout now. He wants a 20-second one. 5:15 left here in the ball game. 72-41 UD. Following the 20-second timeout, Wenzel inbounds it here for Buffington. Zach in the ball game for the first time, and they're going to call a walk on Zach as he got tied up in there, and then they say he took a couple of steps. So the Bulldogs bringing it back up court. Here is Hill. Hill stopping, 17-foot try, no good, and on the rebound we've got a foul. Called foul will be on Olmo, and that'll give the Trojans the ball. 15 foul for almost his third. Stroop with the ball for UD. Cross court he goes here for Buffington. Buffington in the wing. Shot from out in front by Buffington on the give and go, or by Stroop, I guess it was good. Turnaround shot by Almo is good. Almo puts one in, and up court comes Buffington. Buffington being pushed and harassed, picks up the dribble, gets it across there for Wenzel. Wenzel tries to go inside, kicked in there by Almo, and so the Trojans will inbound the ball. 4.5 minutes remaining. Wenzel will inbound. McNinch in the ball game for UD2. Shot from the wing over there wouldn't go. And let's see, the ball's tipped around, controlled here by 42. Then he'll lose the handle on it, goes on the floor. It's picked up in there for a shot by Hill. That is no good. And on the rebound, let's see, it's going to be, well, Tri-Valley picking it up. Hill with it. Hill will take it inside. Off the glass for two. It's good. The bucket counts, and he is fouled. I think McNinch might have picked up that foul. Yeah, it was. And Tri-Valley go to the line shooting one. Hill of Tri-Valley looking to see if he can get one to get three, make one to get three. And he did not. Ball on the far side, chased up into the stands. Wow. Almo racing up there and just about met head on with that rail. And so it'll be inbounded here to Zach Buffington. Zach starting up court with it, picking up that dribble, gets it back over here for Wenzel. Wenzel splits the defense, takes it on the baseline, but a shot holder, a charge foul called on Wenzel before the play developed, and no shot, no score. 2 left, clock moving on down here now. Trojans 74, Tri-Valley 45 at this point. Here is a shot put up by Hatter. That is good, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting one to get three. It's on Curtis, his first for UD. Hatter at the line shooting one, and he's got it. 74-48. Wenzel inbounding here, and Wenzel has it back again. And then he lost the handle on it. He goes after it. It's going to go out of bounds and be white ball as it went off the hands of Morgan. So Wenzel will inbound for UD. Pounds it right inside here. Now they push it back over here. A shot from out front there by McNinch wouldn't go. And let's see. Back with it comes Tri-Valley. Hill. Stopping, looking for three. Short. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be UD ball. Okay, the timeout is over. And a ball nearly stolen away in the inbounds pass there. As 42 Bowman trying to make a steal. UD will try it again, and here comes Stroop with it. Stroop leans it over here quickly for Curtis, and Curtis for two. 76-48. 3 minutes, 5 seconds remaining right now. Here's Hill, and a wreck over here as Wenzel will pick up a blocking foul as he blocked on Hatter over there. And I think, let's see, Wenzel picked up his second, and team 7th of the half, and so Hatter will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. His first try is good. And we've got Hatter looking for his second shot, and it is good too. Two nice foul shots by the young Mr. Hatter. Lentz with it now for UD, trying to bring it up court, spins it back here for Stroop, who'll get it here for Buffington. Buffington, cross court, he goes with it to Curtis on the wing. There's a shot by Lentz for two, wouldn't go, but a push foul underneath called on Edling, and it will be Ryan Lentz scoring the line, shooting two for UD. Ryan's first try, good. McNinch checks out of the ball game. To replace him, Snyder for UD, as Ryan Lentz makes his second shot, 78-50. Shot from outside, looking for three, no good. A rebound comes down here, and Protivnak will put a shot up, no good. And Buffington with it for UD. This is Zach bringing it up court, pushing it over there for Lentz. Out in front, shot from out there for three, wouldn't go that time, and on the rebound it's going to be controlled in there by Hill. That was Stroop trying to hook up a three, wouldn't go. Hill's got it, pushes it over the wing. On the baseline they go with it. Shot put up by number 42 Bowman is good. 78-52. Here comes Buffington. They wrestle for it right in front of us here and then out of bounds. They're saying he's went with it. Really got tangled up over here. And it will be Hatter inbounding the ball. Comes in here now for Hill. Hill with Lentz guarding him. He'll drop it back here now. Rushing to the hoop, dropping it off, trying to hit Protivnak with it, but couldn't do it. The ball's picked up in there by Tri-Valley. Spun over here on the wing. Shot from the side, no good. Rebounded to Curtis. Quick pass ahead here now for Buffington. Buffington with a nice bounce pass over here for Lentz. Good for two. Nice pass from Zach Buffington to Ryan Lentz. In the meantime, Tri-Valley on the other end here rolls it inside. Shot put up, no good. Return shot put up by Hatter is no good, but he's fouled, and Hatter will go to the line shooting two. 1:23 remaining. Hatter made his first shot. Foul was on Buffington, Zach's first. And let's see. They have a technical foul on somebody. I think maybe Peters didn't report into the ball game or something like that, because the technical is on UD, and perhaps he forgot to check in. And that'll let Hatter shoot a tee here, unopposed of course, and he missed it. Hatter's second shot is good. And now Coach Hain would like to call timeout, I believe. Didn't call timeout yet, as they're going to put Hill on the line to shoot his foul shot now. And then I think Coach Hain will have a timeout, but we'll see. Hill's first shot, good. And now Hill will put his second shot up. And in. 55-80, 80-55. Now Coach Hain does not want a timeout, or does he? No. We have another question now about something, and still shooting, I think, out here, because there was a foul, then there was a tee. Now what's going on? No, now it'll be inbounded here as B. Snyder gets ready to inbound the ball. They have two Snyders on the team. Peters guarding him. Pass comes in here now for Hill. 118 remaining. Shot blocked in there nicely by McNinch, as he got a hand on that one. On the ball for Tri-Valley. Shot from the wing over there by that number 20 Shuey wouldn't go. Rebound comes down to Stroop, who'll get it back here for Peters. Peters pushes it up court for a quick pass over there now for Stroop. Stroop for two, it's good. Oh, Stroop gets two more. And back with it comes Tri-Valley. This is Shuey. No, it isn't. That's Snyder. No, and then the ball's going to go off the hands of Shuey, number 20, and out of bounds it goes. It'll be UD ball. Number 11, Save, into the ball game here, seeing some varsity time. These guys play JV, but there's a pass intended for Save, but picked off in there by Tri-Valley, and back with it they come now as the clock winds it down. 40 seconds remaining in the ball game. And we're going to get a hold called on Peters. Snyder at the line shooting a 1-and-1 for Tri-Valley. First shot, no good. Rebounded underneath there by Tri-Valley. However, Protivnak, turnaround jump shot, good. And here comes Peters working it up court for UD. Ball's tipped loose, picked up in here by Protivnak. He'll work it back and look for two more. Wouldn't go. Rebound, let's see, gathered in up there by Stroop. Stroop wants to hit McNinch with it, but Larry can't catch up to that one. And out of bounds it goes with just 13 seconds remaining. Tri-Valley, like the clock work down here now as it comes over here for that 35 guy. That's Heim. His shot no good. McNinch with a rebound as the buzzer goes to end this afternoon's ball game. But a quiet game, but nevertheless a nice victory for UD as they put on 82 points and take a final score of 82-57. UDA over the Tri-Valley Bulldogs here this afternoon. So Trojans back on the winning track in other than league play, and we'll see them again Tuesday wherever our boys are. We congratulate Coach Haynes, his coaching staff, and all these fellows who played another pretty darn good ball game out here this afternoon. Catch you later at the next UDA boys basketball game. Good job.